In the headlines, an update in yesterday's deadly accident involving a school bus in Wilson. Police charged 2 teens after suspecting drugs on them. A local college is seeking the public's help on continuing their legacy, and September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. These stories and more coming up on NewsBreak starting now.
From WHIG-TV, this is NewsBreak 31. Now, here's Marie Torres.
Hello and thanks for tuning in to WHIG-TV NewsBreak, your voice in the community. I'm Marie Torres. We bring you an update in yesterday's breaking news of an accident involving a school bus. According to Wilson Police, 69-year-old Robert Hills of Wilson was killed in a head-on collision with the bus. Hills was heading south in his Lincoln Town Car on Forest Hills Road near Cardinal Drive around 6:50 a.m. when his vehicle reared into the oncoming path of the bus. The full-size school vehicle was carrying 7 people, including the driver, a bus monitor, and 5 special needs students on their way to Fike High School. Wilson Police Sergeant John Slaughter believes speed was not a factor for either vehicles, as both were going about the speed limit of 35 miles per hour. Witnesses said they saw Hill's car continue to go over the line of traffic and never corrected. The occupants on the bus were sent to the hospital and suffered no known injuries. Police say it's likely an autopsy will be performed to see if Hill had any medical conditions that may have caused this crash. In our crime report, police charge a teen after suspecting him of drugs. Now facing narcotics violation is 16-year-old Tyler Shaquem Harmonson. Sunday evening, Rocky Mount PD says one of their officers observed 5 males sitting at a gazebo behind the Harley-Davidson shop on 960 North Winstead Avenue. As the officer approached, there was an alleged smell of marijuana. After further investigation, Harmonson was allegedly found with 9.76 grams of the drug. He is charged with possession with the intent to sell and deliver marijuana. And yet another Rocky Mount teen is found with drugs. Friday night, police arrested 19-year-old Theophilus Marshall while conducting a license check at North Glendale Avenue and Marley Drive. Police say Marshall stopped at the checkpoint, and upon further investigation, they found 25.3 grams of marijuana inside his vehicle. Marshall faces several charges, including possession with the intent to sell and deliver marijuana and driving without a license. He was jailed under a $2,000 bond. Rocky Mount Police are investigating 2 incidents of suspicious fires. One at a vacant residence on 20 North Street, the other in a vehicle parked at 1104 Possum Trot Lane. Police say an unknown suspect set the fire at the mobile home on North Street near 5:30 a.m. Saturday. Then nearing 4 a.m. the next day, police responded to the fire of a Pontiac Grand Prix. The areas are about 8 miles away from each other. There is no word if these incidents are related. If you have information into either case, you should call Crime Stoppers at 252-977-1111. In other news, the city of Rocky Mount is putting the hammer to the nail to begin its highly anticipated construction project. Monday, city officials announced that the final clearance has been granted for the city's contractor to begin the construction phase of the downtown streetscape project. Beginning this week, construction crews will work in the 100 block of Southwest Main Street. The city says in an effort to minimize delays, crews will focus first on work that is immediately adjacent to the railroad. The project represents over a $6.5 million investment in Rocky Mount's historic Central City District. Primary targets of the project are to improve streets, sidewalks, parking, signage, lighting, and landscaping. It is being funded primarily by a federal transportation grant that was secured by U.S. Representative G.K. Butterfield. And September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. Prostate cancer is the second leading cause of death from cancer among men, trailing only colorectal cancer. Health professionals are urging men to be screened for the disease as part of early detection. Experts say prostate cancer is one of the most curable cancers there are, with almost a 98% curability. And as we go to break, we hear from the director of the International Prostate Cancer Institute. We'll be right back.
He's faced with a whole range of treatment options, and this is confusing. The reason it's confusing is because most men don't really know the type of disease they have in the prostate, or really the extent of disease. Is this a prostate cancer in which the entire prostate's involved, and this is an aggressive, angry cancer? That requires a totally different approach. That requires an aggressive, total gland prostate cancer treatment approach. On the other hand, if we catch this disease early enough, then there is the opportunity for a much more targeted, less aggressive therapy. And what this really means is if you get the diagnosis of prostate cancer, then the most important thing before really knowing what the best treatment option is to get the proper diagnostics. Again, sophisticated, proper, targeted diagnostics can lead to targeted therapy. On the other hand, if you've got a prostate cancer that involves the entire prostate, and it's an angry cancer, if it's a lion and not a lamb, we need to treat that differently, and the treatment recommendations are going to be very different. So the bottom line is it's important to really get good information about what type of prostate cancer you have and how much of the prostate's involved and where it is.
The Country Inn & Suites is your home away from home with a staff that always treats you as family. If you or your church or company has visitors, give them a great Rocky Mount welcome with a special discount on their overnight or extended stay. Not only is the Country Inn & Suites a comfortable place, we'll spoil them with fresh cookies and complimentary breakfast. We are filled with luxuries like an indoor pool, fitness center, and a guest laundry. The business center includes a boardroom, connection to high-speed internet, and catering for meetings is always available. Call me, Donna Chavis, at 252-442-0500 for a tour and or to set up your corporate rate. You're always welcome as family in the Country Inn & Suites, Rocky Mount.
Welcome back to WHIG TV News Break. I'm Marie Torres. The doors of a new business in Rocky Mount are now open. Here's some of our coverage of the recent ribbon cutting celebration of new store Monogram So Cute with Rocky Mount's Mayor David Combs.
But they've obviously done a lot of work here in this shop because it's a lot of color, a lot of neat things, and I'm assuming you do monogramming here in this shop. So, but it's a great opportunity for people here in Rocky Mount. I know as I see these things, I see things that you see in catalogs and other places, but now you can come right out here and get them monogrammed the way you want them. But on behalf of the city of Rocky Mount, we want to thank them for investing in Rocky Mount. We want to do whatever we can to support them and wish them well. And we do have something from the city from them. Just says from the city of Rocky Mount, presented to Monogram So Cute. I can't talk this morning. So on the occasion of the ribbon cutting, with sincere best wishes. And again, this is from myself and the Rocky Mount City Council. We wish you well and wish you great success. And we'd like to have one of you tell about your shop and yeah, they're looking at each other here. So
she's the sweet.
Okay, here you go.
We sell a variety of different things, bags and handbags that you can have monogrammed and personalized for you. We also have a children's room where you can buy book sacks and onesies and bibs, anything for a special occasion, a baby shower, a Christmas present. We try to keep something for everyone, so we hope you'll come see us.
Their shop is located on 540 South Wesleyan Boulevard in Rocky Mount. A local college is seeking the public's help on continuing their legacy. This year stands as North Carolina Wesleyan's 30th anniversary for Days of Wesleyan, where volunteers and college representatives solicit funds for the school's advancement. Beginning this morning was the kickoff of volunteering. This year's effort, which is dedicated in memory of former Rocky Mount Mayor Frederick Turnage, will continue over the next 2 weeks. The funds are allocated for areas such as student scholarships, financial aid, renovations, and technology upgrades. And it's also that time of year again. Many will be celebrating life. The Pregnancy Care Center of Rocky Mount will be holding its 21st annual Walk for Life this weekend. The event, which will be this Saturday, September 24th at Inglewood Park, will start with registration at 9:15 a.m., then the walk, which starts at 10:15. Earlier this year, we spoke with the center's executive director, Kay Gerganis, about some of the services the center offers the Rocky Mount community.
When a young woman calls us, we are available to give her the accurate information and the emotional and spiritual support that will allow her to make the best decision for herself and for her baby. The clients experience a safe, confidential environment when they come to the Pregnancy Care Center. We do not make decisions for them. We're simply here to empower women to make an informed decision. With the right to choose comes the right to know. Nurturing the mother, we are nurturing her so that she can be empowered to nurture the child that she will be, carrying throughout life, not just during the pregnancy. So we're also in a position through our 24/7 Dad workshop to assert the value of the father, and we are seeing men beginning to come into that class. Many of them have never had a role model, or if or maybe the father wasn't in the life, or he may be there but had really not been the role model that he should have been. So through our 24/7 Dad workshops, we have implemented programs that have been developed to give them, to help them envision what a father really should be.
For a brochure or to sign up sponsors for this weekend's Walk for Life, you can call 252-446-2273. The Pregnancy Care Center is a Christian nonprofit organization. Up next is a look at our 5-day forecast and weather, but first check out these adoptable pets needing loving homes. happening to you, you'll hear from us. WHIG TV Newsbreak is reporting on the news, issues, and stories that matter to you. Call us at 252-885-1814. Email us at marie.whigtv@gmail.com or check us streaming live at whigtv.com. We're your voice, ready to bring you the news.
The Country Inn & Suites is your home away from home with a staff that always treats you as family. If you or your church or company has visitors, give them a great Rocky Mount welcome with a special discount on their overnight or extended stay. Not only is the Country Inn & Suites a comfortable place, we'll spoil them with fresh cookies and complimentary breakfast. We are filled with luxuries like an indoor pool, fitness center, and a guest laundry. The business center includes a boardroom, connection to high-speed internet, and catering for meetings is always available. Call me, Donna Chavis, at 252-442-0500 for a tour and or to set up your corporate rate. You're always welcome as family in the Country Inn & Suites, Rocky Mount.
And we're back with a look at the days ahead in weather. Here with our forecast is WHIG TV meteorologist Fred Holdsworth. Fred?
Hello everyone, and let's take a look at our weather now. We're going to see an increase in precipitation as we go through the rest of the week, showers and thunderstorms. That time frame will be starting around noontime today, and as we go through the rest of the week, we'll see those chances increase, the best chances being on Wednesday and Thursday. The frontal system to our west will stall west of the Appalachian Mountains, but an upper level trough of low pressure will move through and give us a better chance of showers and thunderstorms, particularly with a flow of wind from the south, bringing in moisture and unstable air. Well, let's take a look at our forecast map and see what's going on, or what we expect to be going on. First of all, looking at the southeast, right in here, rain and thunderstorms from all the way down in southern Florida, northward to northern Virginia, and then westward through Mississippi. All this area could see showers and thunderstorms today, and this would be in connection with that cold front. Going farther to the north, we'll see basically just a rain pattern, that being associated with the cold front and the warm front, which is pushing to the north. The air in here between these two is unstable enough to give us a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Going west, high pressure wedged in right in here will give a fairly dry day to areas of eastern Texas, northeastward on up to the Great Lakes. And then going a little farther to the west, rain and thunderstorms with yet another cold front that is moving down through the Midwest, anchored by a low pressure system in Minnesota. Another warm front right here, and that tells you that the air right in here is unstable, and that will kick off showers and thunderstorms. High pressure over Alberta province, giving a fair day all the way down from Canada, all the way down to the Gulf of California and to the west coast. So that's the way the forecast shapes up for today. Well, let's look at our area in particular now. Chance of showers and thunderstorms with a high of 78. Winds will be calm tonight. Chance of showers and thunderstorms with a low of 64. Winds will be calm. For Wednesday, a better chance of showers and thunderstorms with a high of 81. Southeast wind at 7. Wednesday night, showers and thunderstorms with a low of 66. South wind at 7 miles per hour. And for Thursday, showers and thunderstorms with a high of 82. South wind at 6. Thursday night, those showers and thunderstorms continue with a low of 68. Same thing for Friday with a high of 78. Friday night, showers and thunderstorms with a low of 64. And the rain moves out by Saturday with a cloudy sky and a high of 80. Our high temperature yesterday in the Rocky Mountain area, 74. Our low this morning was 60 degrees. The national extremes for yesterday, 107 degrees at Gila Bend, Arizona. 23 degrees was the national low at Charleston, Nevada. And the most rain reported by a National Weather Service station yesterday was 1.97 inches in Indianapolis, Indiana. And that's a look at your Rocky Mountain and Tri-County weather. Now back to you.
Thank you, Fred. That's going to do it for us here today on NewsBreak. Join us again Thursday for our live news at noon. For WHIG TV, I'm Marie Torres. We'll see you next time.